Work culture in the US and Indonesia are just on two totally different vibes. One's not better than the other. It all comes down to preference. But they are nothing alike. I also have a kitty biting my finger. And that's the reason I say the big difference that a lot of people probably don't know, and I didn't know when I first moved here, as a serial entrepreneur and investor myself. One thing I did not realize is the difference in work culture. In the United States, time is money, and you live to work, and you work all day, long hours, and they take deadlines very seriously. In Indonesia, deadlines are more like a suggestion. If they say it's going to be done in a year, you should probably give it 2 years. If they say it's going to be done in a month, give it 3 months. But in the US, if someone says it's going to be done by 5 p.m., it's going to be done by 5 p.m., or there's consequences. Who gets those consequences all comes down to the very specific situation, but that is one big. Also in the US, we work so long, all day long, we'll get 30 minutes of lunch and maybe a 15-minute break in between if you're lucky sometimes. Some people don't get that. Some people eat at their desk during lunch while they work. But here in Indonesia, my neighbor is getting his whole front house reorganized. Something happened, and he has to take out the floor and redo the floor. They've been doing it for weeks now. Weeks. For what I believe is only 1 or 2 rooms. And the workers show up 8 o'clock most mornings. They're taking a break by 9:30, 10. Going to lunch, 11:30. Then they have multiple breaks a day for prayer, which that part is understandable because prayer is a big part of the culture here. And then, of course, they're done before the sun goes down. So throughout the day, they spend more time sitting than working if you're looking from an American standpoint. That's not necessarily bad. I'm not saying one's better than the other. One's more productive than the other. But it comes down to what your focus is. Are you more focused on the relaxed and happy environment, less stress, and you're okay with pushing the deadlines? Or are you the type of person that productivity is everything? You have your honor, your money, your reputation on the line based on your productivity and the quality of your work. All comes down to the end, but that was definitely one big culture shock of work culture once I came here as a serial entrepreneur and investor of many businesses.